We just had a Wednesday, so that means it's new comic book day. And I've got a huge stack of comics. Just kidding, I'm trying to be very mindful with my money with like a lot of things coming up, so I have just one comic. But with that being said, I thought this would be a great time to talk about my most anticipated Marvel comics for 2025. Let's talk about this week's lone pickup. I have Ultimate Black Panther issue 12 by Brian Hill with art by Stefano Caselli. If you didn't know, I'm a huge fan of the Ultimate Universe within Marvel right now, and Ultimate Black Panther has been a great read from start to finish so far. I will continue to praise Brian Hill for his storytelling and just continuing to move the story along so well. However, I have read some people are actually not so happy with Ultimate Black Panther, saying that it's actually moving very slow. And while yes, we don't know a ton about Killmonger and Storm, even though they're still playing a pivotal role within this story. And finally, we are now, based on this cover, getting an interaction between Moon Knight and Black Panther. Now, given the fact when issue 11 came out, we had an image of Doctor Strange on the cover, and we didn't actually get to see her in the comic, and I was a little pissed, to be honest. I was finally looking forward to that interaction. After last issue, we now know that Black Panther is going to be fighting Moon Knight. I did not think that we were going to get that interaction in this issue. Maybe subconsciously this story is moving slowly. However, I feel like there's always some additive thing to each issue that adds to the story and keeps everything moving along nicely. We do get a little bit more interaction between T'Challa and Matron Amala within this issue. I will leave it there, but the tension continues to build throughout like the second half all the way to the end of the issue, and we're left with a huge cliffhanger. Let's get into my most anticipated Marvel comics for 2025. Now keep in mind that this is everything that we are aware of as of this moment. So really just the solicitations between January through March and some other things that we know are coming down the pipeline. First and foremost, we have One World Under Doom. Now this is going to be a 9-issue limited series, and again, this is one whole big event that's happening within Marvel, but we do have this limited series. It is by Ryan North with art by R.B. Silva. This is basically us seeing Doom take over the entire world after he has taken the mantle of Sorcerer Supreme towards the end of Blood Hunt. Ever since that happened, Doom has pretty much disappeared behind Latveria's borders, and everyone in the world, primarily the leaders, seem to be going along with what Doom wants and says. However, the people that aren't affected by Doom are our superheroes, so they're forming a team to try and stop him. I am, of course, super excited for this issue because if you didn't know, I'm a huge Doom fan, but beyond that, I love the way that Ryan North has been writing Doom and characterizing Doom within the most recent Fantastic Four run. And given that Ryan North is pretty much orchestrating this entire One World Under Doom event, I am really looking forward to seeing what he does with this. Right after that, we're going to follow it up with another tie-in Doom comic of Doom Academy. This is written by Mackenzie Cadenhead with art by Pascal Ferry. Given that Doom now has the Sorcerer Supreme title, we know that Doctor Strange had the Strange Academy, and of course that means Doom can't be without his own academy. However, he's basically taking these Strange Academy students, transporting them from New Orleans to Latveria, and we're seeing everything go from there. The little that we know about the series and what I've read from some interviews with people talking about it, it seems that we're going to be getting some characters that have been associated with Doom in the past, and we're going to mix those in with the students at Strange Academy. Now, to be totally honest, I haven't read anything from Strange Academy. However, it's giving me Young Avengers vibes, which I had just finished, and if it even gets close to that, I have a feeling Doom Academy is going to be dope. Given my love for the Ultimate Universe, you know Ultimate Wolverine has to be on this list. Ultimate Wolverine is going to be written by Chris Condon with art by Alessandro Cappuccio. Based on everything we know so far about this issue, it is going to be a mix of Wolverine's typical origin story with the origin story of the Winter Soldier. Wolverine in the Ultimate Universe is going to be posed as primarily the Winter Soldier, and he's going to be a major weapon and assassin for the Maker under the direction of Magic, Colossus, and Omega Red. I really think this is going to be a huge addition to the Ultimate Universe because we really haven't seen much else from the Maker's Council in terms of weapons and maybe releasing them into the world. And if you haven't seen the trailer for Ultimate Wolverine, we do get a glimpse of the ultimate versions of Mystique and Nightcrawler, and I cannot wait to see them within this universe as well. I think this goes without saying, I'm all in on the Ultimate Universe, so of course I'm looking forward to Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate Black Panther, X-Men, and the Ultimates, with no really specific thing, but I feel like I just can't leave those out. And last, but certainly not least, is going to be Hickman's Imperium. material. We know very little about this project except for the fact that it's coming out this summer in 2025. This series has been posed as the end of the beginning with the tagline of "Nature abhors a vacuum." People have been predicting what this saga is all about, with most of the predictions being related to the Shi'ar Imperial Guard, which Hickman has been on record saying that that is a book that he's been wanting to write. However, some people are also saying that this might have to do with the Ultimate Universe, which I could also see as well. Either way, generally speaking, if Hickman is cooking, we are eating good. What are the comics you picked up this past week? Let me know down below in the comments. And while you're there, let me know what comics you're looking forward to the most in 2025. And if you're still here, I truly appreciate it. Do the YouTube thing, hit the like, subscribe, the notification bell so you don't miss another video. If you want to hear more from me outside of YouTube, hit the pinned comment and sign up for the Earth's Mightiest Nerds newsletter, where you'll just hear more from me, my thoughts, and whatever else I kind of want to type out into a newsletter. Other than that, until the next video, Excelsior.